Speaker, like we Christians would say, there is a time to be born, there is a time to die. Mr. Speaker, this 8th Assembly has had too many deaths. This is the 5th valedictory session, if I'm not mistaken, that we are having since 2015. Mr. Speaker, as Christians, as Muslims, Nigerians are very faithful people to God. We should begin to think, we should begin to, look inwards and ask ourselves, why too many deaths in such a short time? So, my thinking is, let us put everything in prayers as believers, because there is nothing that God cannot do. We must pray. We are losing very good Nigerians. A lot has been said about Buba Jibril. People talk about the fish they eat in his restaurant or in his office. I remember the last time I was there, Right Honorable Faleke, if you recall, he said, as we are eating this food, we should pray for Honorable Buba Jibril. This was about 2 weeks ago, the day he passed. I was also on my way to Benue. My cousin, the Honorable Minister of Agriculture's younger brother, also had an accident and died, so we're going for his burial. The moment I got onto Kotonkarfe Bridge, Buba Jibril came to my mind, and I told my aides, we were in the car, and I said, I pray for this, my colleague. He's very, very ill. I've not seen him in almost 2 to 3 months. As a matter of fact, I tried his number. It doesn't go through. I had to go to his house with Honorable Ajana just to go and see how he was doing, but he was not there. And we talked a lot about, his goodness on top of the bridge in Kotonkarfe. By the time I was getting to Ajaokuta, just less than an hour, my PA got an SMS alert that Honorable Buba Jibril had passed. It was very shocking. I don't know if to use the phrase intuitive perception. Our spirits must have collided on that bridge. He was such a good man. Everybody here has one story to tell about Buba Jibril. My dad died on the 29th of January in 2014. I was also privileged to be a member of the committee that he chaired, House Committee on the Information and National Orientation. And he told me, Hassan, I will try and make it, but just in case I don't make it, you will hear from me. And I teased him. I said, Committee on National Orientation, are you going to pay for hotels in my village? And I joked about it. On the day of my father's burial, he sent a message that I was so touched. I never believed that he would even think about me, in such a manner. Shortly after, his son also died. And he said to me, he said, Hassan, anything in this world, you should always give thanks to God. I no worry, in pidgin English, he just said it, very casually. He was a man that everybody, I doubt if anybody had any altercation or any issues with this man. In Kogi, the story was abound. So I believe that we as a house, we should also, because we all believe in God, we must pray, because there are certain things that prayers can avert. As we pray for the repose of his soul, we also pray for his family to, be strong enough to bear this loss. We know what we should do as a house, and we know that his family will be in a very, very painful mood, especially because he was a great, community leader from that part of Nigeria. So I would also join my colleagues in praying for the repose of his soul, and that he was a good man, that may God continue to guide all of us. Thank you.
Next.